back to our YouTube channel. In case you're new here, this is the Clueless Chef episode 5.
5, yes. 5.
Yes. Guys, today okay, first of all, let me tell you something, guys. Okay, there's something we've not done.
What have we not done? Guys, what you're talking about today is something very simple.
Who should determine the number of kids a couple should have?
Nani anajua hawa watoto?
No, that's it. Nani anajua ni maana wewe?
Nani anadetermine?
Nani anadetermine? Who makes that decision for you guys? Because I realize that some people say that
it's the woman.
It's the woman, others is the man, others is the economy.
The number of kids mnazazi mnajaza dunia alafu mnazipanga vile mtakula.
Guys, as usual, we always have our test practical thing. These are tea scones.
Yes, tea scones.
Tea scones from Cafe Naivas.
As you can see.
Yes. So, today we're trying to make tea scones. Guys,
yes.
We've done our research and we think that we can nail this.
Yes.
Though me, I've never used fresh milk, I feel like we must use buttermilk. Yes. That's one. 2.
So we want to make these tea scones. So we use 2 eggs.
No, before we say the ingredients, you have to taste this one. I tell you if I can make something like this.
Mimi nikima hiyo kitu dono thing na jiko nayo ni gano na sukari.
It's not even about that. It's the fact that napenda hizo. Hata kama chai yenyewe imepika leo ilikuwa mbaya.
Okay. It's Clueless.
Guys, you can hear something tells me that my son is switching on something.
And
okay, let's continue. So anyway, guys, so in the first step you're going to do,
I know ingredients in that thing. There is sugar and there is wheat flour. Period. And there is milk.
Yeah, but we're using buttermilk. I'm adding vinegar. Yes, that we can use buttermilk. So anyway, guys, so this is what is going to happen. I'm not clueless about making the thing, but I'm clueless about copying, but I'm not clueless about making the
tea scones.
This is so half a cup of milk, 60 grams of butter, quarter cup of sugar. If you prefer more sugar, you can use half cup, 2 eggs, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and we are not going to use a whole bottle of vanilla. It's just 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and then 2 cups of flour. So first step is you take your flour.
We have to sieve. We have to filter.
No. I don't think we need filter. No, we don't need. Add the butter.
Imekataa kuingia, imekatalia hapa. Nisaidia jiko kutoa hii kitu hapa.
Embarrassing.
It has refused, guys. It has refused.
Oh.
Okay.
So here it is. I've added butter to the wheat flour. So we'll do like the wazungu. Just add butter to the wheat flour, which I've just done.
Guys, I'll add 2 small cups of vinegar.
It's your kikombe itaja.
Trust me.
I add sugar here.
No. No, let your hands do the magic.
Which
no,
one?
stop using your nini. You have to make that unga until it becomes crispy.
With hands?
Yes. Like
What else am I adding here?
nothing. First is those 2. You add this solid, both solids. You add both all solids. Now start the work.
This one?
Yes. I'll do this. First start by wiping the spoon like that. Stop pretending it's something nice. It's food. And then this is the person who is going to determine how many kids you're going to have. It's more of a baby. So anyway, guys, my opinion, who should determine how many kids you should have is the woman.
No.
Let me say why. Childbirth takes a toll on my body. It takes a toll on my career. It takes a toll on my mind. As much as you're going to be supportive, okay, I understand nowadays we are pregnant.
Yeah.
But morning sickness is mine. The labor is mine.
There's nothing like you are pregnant.
Yeah.
You are pregnant.
The only thing that is with us is the baby.
Can I ask you something? People say that we are pregnant and then unaachwa na mtoto.
No.
Unakuwa baby mama. Then I'm asking them if you
I'm talking about a stable relationship whereby you are not living each other.
So there's nothing like you are pregnant.
You also lied to me that we are pregnant when I was pregnant.
Did you see me in the maternity delivery?
But you told me we are pregnant. It's our baby. We are expecting our baby.
So I'm psychologically preparing you. Soon please leave the milk and the eggs alone. Take this.
What do you want to do, honey? No, you don't want that one.
You don't want that one. It's not a good boy. What do you want?
What do you want?
What do you want?
Eggs.
Eggs. Jesus Christ. No, leave the eggs alone. So we don't lay eggs here.
You want? What do you want?
Guys, today in today's episode we have another visitor. As you can see. You want eggs? We don't say eggs.
Want eggs. You are so sure you want eggs. Take a scone and enjoy. Eat the scone. Guys, let me tell you something. Once they start talking, they start talking.
Enough. One is enough.
No, let him eat. Kwani unapeleka soko?
Kwani anataka kukula scone 16?
Kwani unataka peleka soko?
That's the that one now.
No, he's not eating. He's just arranging them on the table. So anyway, guys, so that he doesn't distract us, let him do his thing. So anyway, like I was saying, it takes a toll.
The number of kids, huh?
It takes a toll of my body, my mind, my career, all that you get. And then when I am the one who should worry about the nannies, I'm the one who should, and then we naturally worry when we have babies. Like we can't control our worry. It's there 100%. So that's why I'm asking you, why do you think it's not the woman?
Let me first explain something. Yeah? When you say that it takes a toll on a woman, most of the men, when the lady is expectant, most of the men are affected psychologically because, like you have just said, except the money. You get the word?
Even the money. My
Hold on. You have said except the money. You get the point, yeah? So the point always comes in where you start thinking, yeah? Now this is a kid coming, yeah? And probably the only money I have, it's up to delivery point. You get? Nimezoea kutafuta chakula ya watu watatu ama wawili, for example. You get the point, yeah? And then eventually by the end of the day you realize, guy, after this few number of months you'll be talking about this number of people now, you'll be providing. And one of them,
but if I'm working,
and one of them definitely the youngest, is the highest consumer.
And but if I'm working, do you mean to say that my career was not as important? Like I had not saved up for. No.
Can I repeat what I've just said?
Repeat.
You have said the woman gets a toll in her career.
Yes. Body.
Child body, in body, wherever.
Mind.
Mind, yeah?
Yes.
What else?
And the fact that I definitely, I now am a mom of two.
A mom of two. That's what I'm saying. For a man, yeah? The man may not be affected body-wise, because he's a man. You get it?
Yeah, true. But I hear that when you conceive a girl, the man gets kitambi.
Wacha kwanza nikwambie, by the way. Sorry, I digress. I've tried to kumeza kitambi. You know, I want my point better to come. I've been even watering it, fertilizing it to come. Then when it was almost there, kutoka kwa job, tunaitwa team building.
Yes,
nilikuwa ninalea kitabu ndio nikienda Geshagi. I have to go to wa mama wa Geshagi wenye walisema sitawahi ndona. I wanted to go specifically to them niwaonyeshe. Angalieni mwenye mlisema nilimeza karatasi ya nylon. Sorry, I didn't get it. So guys, we are saying this. I was saying this, I think childbirth takes a toll even in man psychologically.
Whatever you are thinking, sweetheart, is wrong.
Because for the first 3 months, remember you have 2 kids in the house. You have extra 2 kids in the house. Your wife has the kid.
Okay, really? Okay, really? Are we babies when we've delivered, guys? No, that's a lie. Oh God, me here, I have never even known what it is, by the way. And you know the funny thing is with my delivery story, what I always say is this: I've delivered both of them normal delivery, but I've never come home like they say 24 hours. Like yeah, I've never come home 24 hours. Is it crispy?
Yes.
No, it's not yet crispy.
Kwani crispy gani? Unajua nyinyi wanawake mnakuwa hivyo. Unaanza kunitatia majina za ex girlfriends.
Crispy.
Hapa zao wastani unafikira nina cheat na kumbe ushafanya research, usajua majina yao. Then tukifanya jambo unaanza kuniambia, this thing must be fake. Kwa unasema msichana anaitwa fake. You can have mercy on it.
Let me say, let me continue. So this is what I'm saying is I've never delivered and come home immediately. So when I come home and it's normal delivery, I've already started my recovery journey.
Probably 6 days.
6 days. Oh, it was 6, 7.
Yeah,
so 6 days the second one, 7 days the first one. So
and the first one is the one jumping over the table.
And funny enough, I thank God because they were challenging. God is the one who raises kids.
Stop, move away from
Stop. Go away. Go to your tablet, like normal babies do. Oh, you mommy go. So, for me, I've never had that experience of you come home immediately, people are there cooking for you, doing all that.
Unakujua na limousine.
I don't know why sikujuangu na limousine. That's your fault. That's your fault.
Barabara ni baya.
No. Then so nikujia na chariot. Horses can walk. So anyway, guys.
No,
excuse Excuse me. I've given birth during January and February. Jua ni kali. Stop lying to me.
Hasa survive anywhere.
Eh. Kuja basi na camel. Inaweza survive desert. Because ni January na February kuna jua. Please go. Please go.
Soon move away from the start. No, don't touch.
Now you're telling us no. Why are you so entitled?
Come we cook. No, come we cook. Come.
Go to the table and help daddy cook.
Yes.
So anyway guys, like I'm saying, I never get the privilege of just going home directly. So I don't know what it means like to have a child immediately and then boom. Una get. But sasa you find that in all that,
giving me his modeling.
In all that, as in my third experience, okay, my third experience.
What's that?
Look, my third experience may be different.
There's nothing.
But according to because reason yako ya kutosheka ni gani?
Watoto tulifika kama tulifika. Wacha niku explain here. Let me first tell you something.
Because of economy, right?
No.
I'm going to be a billionaire, trillionaire. I'm going to make it in life. Imagine I'm going to make it. Imagine I promise you I will make it.
Where did that answer come?
Because I need the third child and you need money for the third child. Where did that answer come from?
Who asked the question?
Okay, fine. What are you saying? To be honest, I just feel like a woman should make the decision on how many kids they want.
The decision
although sometimes
how many kids you want, it's determined by how many kids you can sustain.
Create a well.
I create.
A well. Guys, now we are going to create a well. Good. Then be ready to be disgusted. No, I can add sugar first. Before you create a well, add sugar and mix.
This is sugar?
Yes, and mix. Why am I feeling like we'll add flour? Because the flour you measured, Smiley did his thing. We'll see. Yes. Yeah? What do you want? Huh? Oh, okay, let me go help you.
So after mixing the sugar, you mix. So you mix. Let the sugar and the wheat. Let the sugar and the wheat mix, and you get a crispy product here, as you can see. It's not as fine as the wheat flour. It's the same as wheat flour. Remember, this is butter, wheat flour, and
it's same as. Not the same as.
It's not the same.
Why you like as if a professional chef and you are here trying to make mistakes?
Right.
You're clueless. Open. Well. Oh, it's gonna be disgusting.
Well, Rebecca.
Then I don't think I need 2 eggs. This lady is too small, so I use 1 egg.
We are using according to our measurement. 2 eggs.
It will be too eggy.
It's okay.
You see, they said half a cup of egg.
Half a cup of egg from where? Where can I happen?
Wait, I'm going to add my egg first. Guys, let me tell you something. Sometimes I measure things according to the ancestral belief.
No, they said vanilla 2 spoonfuls.
They said 1 teaspoon. This is 1 tablespoon, so this is half.
So you get a teaspoon. There is a teaspoon around.
Stop doing things according to professional views. You are a clueless chef. Grow up.
So because I'm clueless now, I do things cluelessly.
Yes, you are.
No.
You don't have a clue. Okay. No, do this. Open.
You open.
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 Open the buttermilk. We need to see you disgusted hands.
Open.
No, touch all of them.
There's another idea.
No, guys, it's okay.
Add another one.
No, Apana, it will be so eggy. The other egg we'll use to do the egg wash.
Oh,
that it can turn brown, yes. Yes. So anyway, guys, like I was explaining.
I'm expected to mix. Continue.
Yeah, guys, let me tell you something. Nowadays, a woman's place is not in the kitchen all the time. Technology has advanced. People are cooking bad things. So anyway, my hands couldn't take it. Oh God. Anyway, it will turn out to be like this.
I hope so.
So what I was saying is this. For
What are you saying?
I feel like we should use a mixer.
What for?
Good. Use your hands. You're doing good. So far you're doing good. So anyway, guys, like I was telling you, this is what I was telling you. a woman should determine the number of kids you should have.
Right.
Okay, I get it. The couple talks about it. And then there's this notion of ndampea watoto wangapi. Remember, you're not giving him the kids. You're only giving him the kids to provide for.
If you talk the number of kids you have before you get married, that's like listening to a fairy tale.
True.
Before you make one. If and this is what the marriage counselors tell you, what you should speak during courtship and during counseling and during the nonsense, that you see, you should discuss the number of kids you have, how you'll be managing your finance with who. So there is nothing like discussing the number of kids you have before you get married, because a lot of things takes place. If you don't count the natural factors, the rest of the things, okay, we cannot control the natural factors. You may say you won't have 3 kids and then you have no kid, or probably you have 4 kids. Others come by mistake. Indeed, it is said that 80% of the kids who are surviving, 80% of the people surviving in the world, they were as a result of mistakes.
But you know the good thing is what? That shows clearly that God had a plan for your life, for you to be born. Because if it means that you did not plan or you are not planned for, God had a purpose for you. You get? No, that's the point.
The purpose for me today is to play with eggs here and there.
I need to add the flour. You wash your hands in the flour.
So, to me, if you ask me, guys, I believe that the number of kids should be determined by your economic status. You can always project how you are heading economically. You can project, literally, if you cannot project how you are heading economically in the next 5 years, it means you have a problem. You get it?
Although, guys, please comment down below and tell us what you think. Who should determine the number of kids?
The number of kids, like I've said, should be determined by your the level of your wealth. Because one day you wake up, and you decide that you want to have 4 kids. And then after the first kid, you realize that you mtoto wa kwanza kumleta vizuri imekuwa boom. You get it? Or you decide you want to have 3 kids. You have the first kid and the second kid. When you're thinking of having the third kid, that's when COVID hits. That's another thing. Also, you may decide that you are going to have 1 kid or 2 kids and that's done. Then at your 40s you realize, kuna katoto na ameachana na 15 years na huyo mwingine. Are you getting it? So to me, if you ask me, I think one, it should be done by your level of financial stability, your projected financial stability in the next probably 5, 6, 7 years. 2, the number of kids is also determined by the spacing you want to have. Because kuna watu wanasemaga ukianza kuzaa kama panya umalizie story uondokea. You get that? Others say that unaweza zaa kama panya, economy yaamua kufanya ile maneno. You get it? And then if you can imagine yourself with 4 kids in a school, you then get the quality type of education you want.
Me, the only thing I'll say is one. Whether you have kids early or late, whether you space them so much or space them a little, the fact is one, they are growing. They're not stagnating there.
Yes.
They're still going to grow. Like no matter when you have your kids, as long as the kid is born, they are growing. That begs the question.
Majority of the kids are not
let
born.
me finish, please. Which begs the question that I wanted to ask. When you increase in age, are your days increasing or they are reducing?
They are reducing.
They are reducing. So fact remains that as soon as you've had that child has started their life.
Yes.
They have started their life officially. So they are growing. So no matter the challenges that come with their life, they are growing. So I feel like instead of saying that who determines the number of kids you should have, I feel like we should just trust the process.
Which process?
When you feel like you need a kid,
get one.
The feeling is not wrong. Get one. Yes. And let me tell you something.
You know, women have this thing you call a baby craving.
We do actually. Anytime when I stopped breastfeeding, I wanted another baby. Right now, a few days ago, I was like, my baby is 8 months old. Now, I'm craving for a newborn. Yeah, I did. But let me tell you guys, I'm craving for a newborn at the moment. Like I'm like, a child that I'm going to wrap so hard, cover so much. Yeah. Because mine is crawling.
When you thought of that, did you look at the school fees?
No, the problem with baby fever is the only thing that is in your head is giving birth and seeing that cuteness. Nothing else. Even the price of diapers does not scare you at that time.
At that time is holding the baby. There is nothing like even going to the maternity room.
Yes.
Hakuna mwanamke anapendaga hiyo room.
So anyway, Anyway, guys, I hope, please comment down below and tell us who should determine the number of babies you should have. That one we're interested in knowing. And also, in Clueless Chefs, yeah, this Clueless Chef has finished. But it's okay, though it is.
This is it, guys.
But I feel like you've cooked so few. Though
Kwani tunapika soko baby?
we are few. Oh my god.
So guys, here it is. These are like how many? 10?
10 niwe.
They're like how many?
Another
4. Kwani unapika nini? Kwani ni keki? Guys, here they are. We are going to have 8 of them from this one. And as you have seen, it's a very simple thing, but you have not yet seen the results. So we are waiting to see how the results will be. Like I was saying, guys, there is nothing like when the baby comes. There is nothing like when you give birth to a baby. No, it's when the baby comes. Because what 80% ni kujileta wanajiletaka hata hujui. Before you realize unasikia one day the wife wakes up and tells you kuna venye nasikia kama niko na malaria hivi, tunajisikia tu hivi. If you hear that one, guy, just realize another one is on the way. So if you ask me, the number of kids should be determined by your economic level. No matter how rich you are, no matter how poor you are, just project on how your financial level will be in the next few days. Or few years. And that will determine whether you want another kid or not. Also, here we are not talking about who determines when to have a kid. No. We are talking on who determines the number. So here we are talking of those people who can get kids. Mwenyewa sasa wala watu wanaweza pata, wala watu wako wanapata watoi. There are these people who are unfortunate, our sincere condolences to them. These people.
Your sincere what?
Condolences.
Please shut up. Thank you in the name of God.
Yes. So there are these guys, there are these people who don't get kids and who work so hard to get a kid. You're not talking about this, you're talking about how you determine the number of kids to get. You get, yeah? Those are exceptions. So if you ask me, you sit down, please don't listen to ladies. Mwanamke anaweza kuambia tutapata watoto wawili before you realize mko mtoto namba 5. Now, another question comes in. If you determine the number of kids you have and you have twins, do you count them as 2 kids or 1 kid?
Economically 2. Legally 1. No, it's true. Anyway, in any case it's.
How are they 2? Kwani umebeba mimba ngapi?
Aiwe.
You just be pregnant.
Double the work.
No.
Double the budget, double the work, double.
Anna, is that okay, sweetie, now?
It's okay. Now put it on the table. Wait, I bring a glass.
Upside down. On the table.
Yeah.
Give me something.
Where is the butter? Where is the butter?
The butter is in the fridge. Give me something to help this table.
I'm going to use this one.
Give me something to help the table.
That's enough.
Give me something to help the table.
It's even too much.
Give me something to help the table.
Take.
Today we have used the clean on, guys. You have never seen us on Friday Night Live.
Never. Stop dissing my kitchen. Go away. Like I've told you, this is my kitchen. I'm only lending it to you.
So you can place it here that way.
Yeah, press it, make it thin. Guys, I'm going to preheat my oven now.
So I've been given the job to make it thin, guys.
With your hand. This is one thing that doesn't need practice.
Guys, here it is. So you can play with it as much as you want. Yeah. You make it fat. You make it fat. You make it fat.
Yes, like that. That's enough. Don't overdo.
Missy overdo.
See overdo.
So you make it smart. You make it circular.
No, sir. Don't overdo. Okay. Me, I just love improvising, so I've decided to do my egg here.
So guys, now with this glass, you make circular. So that's okay.
No, it's not yet okay. Guys, forgive him, for he does not know what he was doing. It's okay, it's okay. If they come out fine, it's okay. If they come out bad, it's okay.
So remove your hand. You mean that fine. So guys,
now you see why I let him do the thing. Yes. Okay, not like that too much. Yes, then you stick it on there.
Then you stick it on.
Guys, ours is not the same. I've oiled the nini.
Guys, I hope you can see this tree, eh?
Yes.
Is it visible?
Yes.
So you place it there.
Arrange them.
You get another one. You get another one.
It's okay.
14.
Anyway, guys.
So here they are, 14 of them.
14 of them, but I'm
Wait
going
a
to...
minute. You want to combine?
What do you want? I wait for what?
Ziko sawa. So then you oil them with egg.
Oil them. Just put an egg wash.
You put ile kitu ya juu ya maji inaitwa aje majamaa simniambia hapa chini. Not the yolk. You put the opposite of yolk.
You can use any.
Si kukoroga ifanane. Siaka kama ingekelea hapo. You use the relative of yolk, yani ile ingine inakuwa imestikanisha na mayai hapo. Relative of yolk to paste on the top. And then
if you're the one determining the number of kids you have, just hope you don't get such.
yeah.
This guy is stubborn.
Am I stubborn?
This thing would have finished kitambo, but you are here making everything looks complicated. Just learn to be simple.
See you geka hapa. Eh? Si ungepeleka mkorogo tu peke pale. Si ungeweka hapa kadogo mpaka. Why you take the rest?
See, you can take a pan, cook this egg.
Haya, now. Then you simmer.
Guys, I've already preheat my oven at 180 degrees and I'm going to put them to be good by 20
180
minutes.
degrees for 5 minutes.
20.
Preheating. Preheating oven is 180 degrees for 5 minutes, and then you put those things in the oven for at 180 degrees for 20 minutes.
No, preheating is however you feel like. So anyway, guys, we'll see you when they are ready.
Let's see the results. Warning. Whatever you see from here, it's just Clueless chefs.
It's Clueless.
I am okay about
Surprise!
Guys, they're not even close.
Guys, what we were after
This is what you are after.
versus what we got.
Where did the problem come at?
First of all, yours are too small, but you are not selling them, so it's
Maybe
okay.
the same, guys.
Okay.
Almost the same.
The only one that was okay, this small one.
Ah. This one is okay. Akina ni moto. Najivunia kushika.
But
This is it.
But it
So guys, here, can you tell me what brought this difference? Guys, what do you think caused this difference?
I think my egg wash was not many. That's one.
Much or many?
Many. I think niliweka egg wash kadogo kadogo because ukiona niliweka egg wash better kidogo ina change.
So guys, what did you do wrong that they are not the same?
Egg wash.
Otherwise, in terms of
Oh, that is not stoning. Ours is not stoning.
ours is not stone.
Okay, guys. Before we taste, let me tell you something. Like we were saying, the one who determines the number of kids you have is
Your financial status.
your financial status, because you need to give them the best of the
Ukipata
best.
pesa, unaongeza kingine.
No, hapana, don't. But if you
Ukiongeza
need
plot, unaongeza kingine.
and don't have kids and then start saying first born wao atawalea, wewe ndio utalea wenzako. Please. If
Let
I'm
me make it clear, guys.
Don't.
And jam anyway.
Yetu ni soft because ijapoa. But nataka kusikia taste. Mimi niko curious kujua taste. Guys. Oh god. It's too milky for me.
Ours has a lot of milk.
It's too milky, like
Ni kama tumekanda na maziwa.
nilikuwa tumekana na maziwa. I feel like ours is more cake than this one.
Hii ni kagumu.
Really can yetu ni more cake. But if you ask me, if I'm doing one for serving people, homemade is best because it has that expensive taste. This one, the Naivas one, is good for
Business.
yeah. Or you can buy it when you want to just pack for your kids' snack to school. But for me, homemade.
This one you can eat 100 of them.
Which one? The neighbors of ours. Ours.
Yes.
But for me, it's not sweet because it's milky and I'm not a fan of milk.
Continue watching the other videos as we continue eating. Bye.
Guys, please watch the video that is below this one and below this one of Clueless Chefs. Tell us what you want us to cook next. We love you so much. And please subscribe if you have not. Until next time, bye.